Hi, I'm Mark Schwartz. I'm a professor emeritus at the University of California at Davis. I'm up here on the North Mendocino coast. One of the things we learn from nature programming is that nature's a wonderful place. That if you think about your favorite nature program, whether it's Marlin Perkins' Wild Kingdom or David Attenborough's specials on BBC, Jacques Cousteau, Steve Irwin, any of them, is that they bring us to amazing places, places we might never get to, and show us amazing things. I was struck by the subconscious or subliminal messaging that might be embedded in these nature programs once years ago when I was reading a book called Last Chance to See, written by Douglas Adams. Yeah, wonderful book. It's kind of a travelogue. And what he does is he goes to some amazing places on the planet to see some species that are just about extinct. And one of the things that you get from this is that there's a lot of amazing wildlife out there, a lot of things we don't really know about very much, and a lot of things that are in trouble, a lot of things that are going extinct. But the message that you get behind that and a lot of nature programming is that all of that nature is way out there, away from where we are, not part of our lives, and ultimately not our problem. Douglas Adams' book was called Last Chance to See. This little set of podcasts is called Your Chance to See. What I hope to convince you of is that there's amazing nature virtually everywhere you go, no matter where you live. I'm going to choose a bunch of places randomly around the United States. And what I'm going to do with these randomly chosen places is give you a little expose about what kind of nature is there and how it's actually pretty amazing. And that it's an opportunity for us to get engaged with nature. And what I hope to convince you of during this set of podcasts is if I can find 10 randomly chosen places around the United States and convince you that there's some pretty awesome nature in that environment, that the chances are that there's some pretty awesome nature right where you live as well. And the other thing I'm going to be doing while looking at these places is looking at who is doing what kind of conservation work in that area so that we can think about what kinds of things we could be doing if we had been living in that area. And by analogy, what sorts of things should you be looking for in terms of how you can get engaged with conservation in the places that you live, wherever that might be. And just to close out this introduction, I wanted to say something about where we are. The Pacific Ocean is 0.6 of a mile that way. San Francisco is a couple of hours that way. The Oregon border is about 4 hours that way. And this is the northwest coast of California, kind of the edge of where the 1990s timber wars occurred. I'm thinking about redwoods, old growth, spotted owls, and marbled murrelets. But this is an area that has much, much more than that. We found Pacific giant salamanders here on several occasions, actually, and they're pretty cool. I'm using the map on that, the broadside of a barn. Hopefully I can hit it, and darts. So let's begin. Northeastern Wyoming. Right up there in Wisconsin. Looks like I'm in Lake Ontario on that one. Indiana-Ohio border. Arkansas-Louisiana border. I hit northern Florida. I hit the spot right about exactly where I did my dissertation 35 years ago. Utah, it has some of the best national parks in the country. Central Pennsylvania, here we come. Clean miss. Okay, I've taken some out, moved into the corners. I'm going to shoot 2 more. I'm trying to get a random sort of collection around the whole country. Got very little from the Southwest. I'll shoot for the Southwest, anywhere from Texas to California. That'll be fine. And maybe see if I can hit Maine. You'll notice I'm not that good at darts. Near Maine, we'll call that close enough. One more shot at the West Coast. Clean miss. Alaska, we'll take it. So there you have it. We've chosen the places around the United States that we're going to try and look at and explore their nature. This will be fun. Now I have to get to work and demonstrate to all of us, to you and to myself, that these are just full of wonderful bits of nature that need our attention and help. And I hope you bear with me in the process of this series, because I am just new at this and just figuring out how to use the content editor. And so things might be a little choppy here and there. But I hope you stick with us and watch the series. Thanks.